Hi, I'm Logan You may remember me from such stock photos as clumsy businessman with his tie stuck in paper shredder, hand of young man opening freezer door, young man screaming for his dinner, and of course, young man has cut eye holes in pancake and is wearing it on his face. So I shot all of these images back in 2013 when I first started doing stock photography, and guess what? They have made me money ever since. Yeah, that's right, even the pancake one. As a matter of fact, the pancake one has made me several $100s. Definitely enough to buy some maple syrup. Now, who bought a copy of that photo? What are they using it for? What was I thinking when I decided to cut eye holes in a pancake and wear it on my face and take pictures of myself? I don't know. But it makes me money. All of these shots do. The one of my hand opening the door to the fridge has made me over $1,000 and counting. That's how stock photography works. You take a photo, upload it to one or more stock agencies, and that's it. You put in the initial effort creating the image, but once it's online and for sale, it's an asset with the potential to generate passive income for years to come. Everyone seems to be doing passive income ideas videos on YouTube at the moment, so you probably know what that's all about. But anyway, let's just quickly define what an asset is and what passive income is. Now, this is not the traditional definition. Most people would think of an asset as something that's worth a lot of money. Worth a lot of money to whom? And why? Value is subjective. To me, the definition of an asset is something that puts money in your pocket consistently, with you doing very little or nothing at all, which is exactly what you want. You spend some time creating or acquiring the asset, and then it starts making money by itself. Now, everybody knows this, they just don't know that they know it. When I was a kid, I clearly remember the adults around me being downbeat and saying things like, "Oh, the rich are getting richer, money makes money, rich people don't work." Yeah, exactly. You got it. That's how it works. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do. If you're looking for financial freedom, you need to create or acquire assets. And if you're a creative, artistic person, stock photography really is the perfect avenue for doing this, for building new assets. Now, I'd highly recommend to anyone that they read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You might be familiar with this book already. Anyway, among other things, in this book he talks about how your assets are your employees. And that's exactly how you should be thinking about your stock photo portfolio. That's how you should be thinking about your stock photos. Once they're out there on Getty, Adobe, and all the other stock sites, your photos are your employees, working hard for you, day and night. Now, as far as the subject matter of your photos goes, there's nothing too obscure or too silly. Actually, I take that back. There's lots of stock photos that are just too silly. I may be responsible for a few of them. I do apologize. But any photo could sell as a stock photo. What makes a stock photo is simply how it's licensed. You, the photographer, own the copyright, and clients buy a license to use your photo for a particular purpose. The client can buy different types of licenses, including exclusivity. I'll talk more about that in another video. But for now, we'll just think of a stock photo as a photo that could be licensed an indefinite number of times. When most people think about stock photography, they think of the kind of images I showed you earlier, or they think of ethnically diverse business people smiling and pointing at a whiteboard. People with perfect teeth holding apples, or pointing at apples, pointing at other things, pointing at people, pointing at them. Lots of pointing. And yeah, there are millions of stock photos like that. And yeah, for a long time, this was the essence of stock photography. But things have changed. In the few years I've been involved, there's been a massive shift away from your typical cheesy, silly stock image towards something else, which I'll tell you about in a minute. So the photos I shared with you at the start of this video were all self-portraits. Just shots of me goofing around, which were really fun to shoot. I have literally got thousands of these. When I first started, I didn't really know what to shoot. I took pictures of vegetables, my shoes, vegetables inside my shoes inside vegetables, cheese, chewing gum on bus stops. Then I heard that photos of people, that's what sells. model-released photos of people. I couldn't afford to hire models, so I just thought, hey, I'll just do the modeling myself. So that's what I did. I placed my camera on a tripod and I started taking pictures of myself doing silly things. And what happened? My sales started to climb. When my sales really started taking off, however, was when my girlfriend started modeling for me. So why is that then? She's only slightly more attractive than me. Why does she sell more photos? Because she's a lady? Because she's a better model? No. The answer is because she's not a model. When I say she started modeling for me, yeah, she did pose for me for some concepts I had in mind. But in actuality, what she did was sign a model release, and she gave her consent to me uploading the pictures I would just take of her all the time anyway. Pictures of her going about her daily business, not smiling at the camera, not even looking at the camera, not pointing at anything, just doing ordinary stuff, and my sales skyrocketed. And this is it. This is the shift in stock photography I mentioned earlier. The one word to describe it: authenticity. If you want to do well in stock photography, this is what you want to do. If you can honestly look at a photo you're about to submit and you can tag it with the keyword authentic, you're gonna be alright. Stock photography buyers don't want perfect smiles and perfect skin anymore. They want to see real people doing real things. They don't want to see a 20-year-old model pretending to operate a hammer drill. They want to see someone who knows how to use it and to see them doing it in a real situation. A lot of people think of stock photography as being cheap and without artistic merit. Some photographers would rather eat their memory card and sit on their monopod than do stock photography. That would hurt. Don't do that. They feel stock is undervaluing their work. But so much has changed since the early days. The quality is different now. There are some amazing artists uploading and selling their work on stock sites. And you could be doing it too. Right, so I'll show you a picture here. So this picture was taken one afternoon. My girlfriend was on her way to work. She was cycling and I just walked along with her for some of the way. I hadn't planned to take any photos, but I had my camera. We walked through a park. The sun was setting and I thought, hey, we might get some nice shots here. Could you just cycle back and forwards a few times? Snap, snap, snap. Cool, yeah, got it. Alright, see you tonight. I went home, edited the photos, and uploaded a few. All the work took about an hour to do, including taking the picture. Today, 6 years later, on average, I probably sell one copy of this image every day. And to date, it has made me over $10,000. That's $10,000 for 1 hour work. And it's not the only photo I have that's done really well. Anywho, that's my story. What's yours? Are you a stock photographer? Would you like to be? Leave your comments below. So this video was all about how I make a living from stock photography. If you want to do the same, you'll find links in the description below to some of the major stock sites where you can sign up as a contributor. Do it today. Why not? If you're a photographer, you probably have a hard drive full of shots you never look at anyway. There's bound to be some stock photography gold in there somewhere. So this video was meant as a kind of introduction to a series I'm doing on stock photography. I will be uploading new content every week, and I will talk more about what to shoot, what gear to use, what gear I'm using, working with models, how much you can earn. So if you don't want to miss out, be sure to subscribe and you'll be the first to know when new content is here. If you just can't wait, I also have a Skillshare course about getting started in stock photography. It's linked below. If you sign up now, you'll get 2 weeks free. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks free. No obligations. And once you're done watching my course, there's loads of other stuff there you can learn. How about cooking a chicken over a live fire? That's a pretty good skill. Skillshare. Skills. Check it out. If you found any part of this video useful, anything at all, please hit that like button. If you know someone who might find this useful, hit the share button. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Till next time.